Alright, video number 3 for the day. Gonna be the last one using egg. I showed making a deviled egg earlier, and then I just did a tuna salad sandwich using the egg waffles. Now, what do you think that's gonna be? If you guessed a shrimp salad po' boy, you guessed right. So that's, I don't know, handful of shrimp. We buy the Sam's, I think they're mediums. The larges have gotten out of hand on price, and the larges all have tails on them. These don't have tails, not supposed to. Sometimes they do. Mostly deveined. You got to go through and deter them anyway. I hate that. But anyway, 1 egg, probably 2 tablespoons of Greek yogurt, high quality Greek yogurt, and a little less than 2 tablespoons of good fermented sauerkraut. Just going to mix that all together. Here we go. I'll point that down and make it a little better. Well, I didn't do very good, did I? There we go. Alright. Just going to mix it all in there. Make it happy. So, got this po' boy idea because, of course, shrimp is high in omega-3. It's got, I believe it's zinc is one of the others. It's in there. Iodine. A lot of good stuff in there. A lot of good stuff in seafood. And that's actually a breadcrumb for the next thing I'm going to do today. This is actually all part of my lunch. I've ate a tuna salad sandwich so far. I've ate a deviled egg so far. And then I'm going to eat this here also. And I'm going to make one more thing, one more video. So maybe you'll see that one right after this one. But anyway, I did not go crazy on the yogurt on this because I like to taste everything else. And you may be a person like my wife that really is just about the yogurt. And why use yogurt? Well, as I've said in their videos, but maybe you haven't seen those, I can't have seed oils. And the only way to avoid seed oils is to not use mayonnaise. Now, some of you might be yelling at the YouTube right now saying, well, they make avocado and olive oil mayonnaise. They do. Next time you're in the store, read the back of the bottle, back of the jar. They put avocado and olive oil in them, but they are not 100% avocado or olive oil. In fact, most of them are under 50%. And so, you know, well, ain't that big of a deal. Depends on how inflamed by seed oil as you are. So there it is. Nothing fancy. Shrimp salad. I'll take my waffle here, my bun, in other words, and I'm going to make this thing big and thick. Because, again, it's my lunch. I want to make it tasty. Oh, that's going to be a mess. I made a sandwich Tuesday. It's a hamburger. And I put sauerkraut on it. I put some yogurt on there. And I put a couple of over easy eggs. I no more got that thing together. It exploded all over the plate. I don't think this is going to be quite that bad. Quite that messy. So that's a plus. Get some more of that good old yogurt off the bottom of there. Put that right on there. Now we're going to switch plates. Bring the clean plate over. Lay that dude down. And not ready for that just yet. I'm going to garnish it the way I garnish everything, with the thing I can have. The only thing I can have, which is flaky sea salt. We get ours from a company called Malden's, and we use quite a bit of it. I personally probably consume somewhere around 2 tablespoons of salt a day. It's full of electrolytes. This is good pure salt. This ain't table salt. 2 tablespoons of table salt a day would mean that you're going to eat about tablespoon of fillers, maybe even sugar. All right, there she is. What do you think of that? Looks like an ice cream sandwich. I don't know if I'm going to try to cut that in half or just take a bite. It's actually a lot firmer than I thought it was going to be. Well, let's give her a try. That is a Carnivore Shrimp Salad po' boy. Oh, wow. Mmm. Wow, that's really good. Much like the tuna sandwich, that is actually surpassing my expectations. I'm going to try to keep that together. Like I said, I am actually going to eat this. I'm going to have another bite, and then I'll show off the sandwich a little bit here. That is good. Got shrimp and all that in there. Wow, that is really good. Mmm. Wow. My goodness. Didn't want to talk my mouth full, so I figured I'd let you enjoy the visual there. Wow. You gotta try that. That might actually be better than tuna. If you could have spices, man, I'll tell you what, a red pepper, maybe even some pickle or something in there. I can't have any of that stuff. I am pretty strict carnivore. I do have ferments. As I said before, we practice something called the living carnivore diet, which a doctor named Sean O'Mara has popularized. And use fermented vegetables, which that's the only thing I eat is fermented cabbage. I can't have anything else fermented. Some people do green beans. I can't have any of that crap. My wife can do fermented berries. She does fermented blueberries. I eat those for a while now. I can't have those either. But anyway, my goodness. If you are tired of eating steak and hamburger every day, and you could have fish, and you could have shrimp, and you want to have some of that, this is 100% carnivore. If you want to skip the slaw, the sauerkraut, omit it. I like it because it's texture. Because in a good egg-based salad, you need some crunch. You need some pickle or some onion or something. There's a little bit of kick, right? So sauerkraut works perfect for me. It's fermented. It's full of bacteria. That's why it's called the living carnivore diet, because you're also eating living matter. The microbes in that sauerkraut are little animals, little bugs, little insects. And they're breaking down the carbohydrate. So you don't. And you put that in your gut, and they eat that carbohydrate, and all you get is the vitamins and the proteins from the bacteria and good enzymes and good, healthy gut. If you've ever had a bad gut, like I have, I almost died from it. No joke. Long and short of it is, if you want carnivore and you're tired of eating plain old bland stuff, you saw me whip this up. It took me a couple of minutes. The shrimp, I didn't show you how I prepared it. It comes pre-cooked. I just put it in hot water, put it in a bowl, put it in hot water, let it thaw. I keep it frozen. Let that stuff thaw out, squeeze it out, hit it with a napkin, and I chopped it up with this knife. I literally did all this. I could have done it on camera, but I didn't want to. I wanted it all kind of ready. Egg, you just got a hard boiled egg, not a big deal. Yogurt, I just spooned it out of the freaking cup. Right there. No big deal. The waffles take about 2 minutes on that waffle machine right there. It takes 3 eggs, spread it around. Man, I'll tell you what, 2 of those right there would fill me up. I gotta go. I'm gonna eat the rest of this.